Good evening. Welcome to the ballpark at Vista Ridge for tonight's game between the Vista Ridge Rangers and the Hutto Hippos. A special welcome is extended to our neighbors from Hutto for this exciting contest between two fine schools. Tonight's event provides a showcase for the talents and skills of the students from each school through friendly competition, which is the theme of all interscholastic events. The visiting team and fans are our guests. Please show courtesy and good sportsmanship. Officials are assigned by mutual agreement of both schools, and their rulings should be respected by all. Sportsmanship should be shown by all spectators, no matter which team they are backing. The game will be conducted according to the rules of the University Interscholastic League. The use of alcoholic beverages or illegal drugs is prohibited on school property, as well as the possession of illegal weapons. The use of all tobacco products is also forbidden on school property. Thank you for your attendance, and enjoy the ball game between these two fine schools. First up, the starting lineup for the Hutto Hippos. Leading off, the second baseman, number 2, Caleb Cantwell. Batting second, the center fielder, number 24, Chris Gadesick. Batting third and pitching, number 7, Garrick Bohm. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 13, Andrew Ender. Batting fifth and catching, number 6, Xander Hall. Batting sixth in right field, number 8, Alex Velasco. Batting seventh at third base, number 22, Aiden Pollard Torres. Batting eighth in left field, number 3, Levi Fletcher. And batting ninth at shortstop, number 14, Grayson Doggett. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the American flag located to the right of the baseball field for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to Vista Ridge Baseball
Your attention.
from the
Now pitching
Vista
for the
Ridge
Rangers,
Ballpark
number 6,
on the campus of
AJ
Vista Ridge High School. We're ready to go. Taking warm-up throws A.J. Lear. Throwing to Jake Wagner. Coming to the plate in the top of the first inning would be Caleb Cantwell, the second baseman. Chris Gatesick and Garrett Bame. It's a very windy night. Wind blowing out of the north, which is just the opposite of what usually is the deal here. Big high fly balls will carry toward the fence. We may see some home runs tonight, who knows? But it should be interesting to see what's going on. Infield's in pretty good shape.
Told the guys to look for that inside pitch tonight.
Yep, we threw in our two cents worth. Look for that inside pitch. I think
Don't mess around with that catcher. Their catcher will gun you.
the wind blowing the way it is, I don't think it'll matter much if it's to center field or around to left. I imagine it'll carry.
Yes, it will.
AJ's ready with his warm-up pitches. Little meeting on the mound between the catcher and AJ. And coming to the plate, Caleb Cantwell, the second baseman for the
number 2, Caleb Cantwell.
Hippos of Hutto. A right-hand hitter. He's in and ready. Here's the first pitch. Outside fastball, ball 1. 1-0.
Oh.
Next pitch, inside corner for strike. 1-1. Fastball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, goes to the screen. 2-1 the count.
Ball just hit the dirt and kicked all the way back up.
And the high inside fastball for ball 3.
That's where AJ needs to settle down a little bit, and he'll do just fine.
There's a right back to the pitcher. Ground ball, and he throws to first, and he's out of there.
That ball was drilled right back to AJ Lear, and he just handled it, kind of dropped it, but he stopped it right in front of him. Easy pick up and throw out.
1-3 for the first out. Brings to the left-hander, number 24, center fielder Chris Gatesick. Ball 1 for the first pitch. Here's the wind-up.
I'll use that tonight.
Ready to go again. Here's a fastball way outside and high. Distance at the fence is 320 down the lines, and 355 to power alleys, and there's a fastball high, swung out and missed.
Wow. I will definitely mention that tonight.
Fastball outside. I believe it's 3-1.
3-1 count. He was here last batter.
Here's a foul ball back to the screen. 3-2. AJ's ready with the next pitch. Swung on, foul ball to the screen.
AJ's no stranger to bringing the count full. He just has a way of getting that out when he needs it. So,
Yeah, let's hope so. He'll work on it. There's a ground ball to the first baseman, Cody Conkle.
second baseman.
And second baseman, excuse me, and he throws to first.
Yep.
All right. 2 outs. Brings to plate Garrett Bame.
Just like that, we got 2 outs.
It's Bame in Victoria. I don't know. I mean, it is. I don't know. That's the way I would pronounce it. Strike 1 for AJ.
That was a beautiful pitch. He
Yep.
threw it a little low, but called strike.
That's a knee-high pitch. There's the fastball swung on, missed. Strike 2.
Just like that, 2 strikes.
I was saying that the center field is 375. It's a fastball outside. It was out in the left-hand batter's box over the white.
That was a Hutto strike.
Here's a line shot at the shortstop. He drops it and throws to first late.
That's okay.
It was a line drive right at his waist high. He bent down to try to make the play, and it came off his glove, and he finally got control of it and threw to first, but it's too late.
If it's going to happen, let it happen with 2 outs. That's all I have to say.
Good.
Yep. I really don't have a problem with that.
Bame
You should be able to prevent
safe on
that.
an error.
Yeah.
Another shortstop. There's the fastball. Swung on and missed.
If you're gonna, I'm just saying I'd prefer 3 outs. That'd be the best way. But might.
Andrew Ender, the fourth hitter, the first baseman, big right-hander.
1-1.
It is a really muggy night. It's been misting most of the day. Fastball down the pipe, and it's 2 strikes.
AJ gets ahead on the count here.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Run at first. There's a fastball swung on, foul back to the screen, and count remains the same. The umpire goes out, switches balls with the first baseman.
He's taking a hard look at that ball too, as it missed the backstop pad, kicked back almost all the way to the base path.
Yeah, when they hit that concrete wall,
Yep.
Sometimes they can get scarred up. AJ's ready with the pitch. There it is. Fastball, curveball. High and away.
Yeah, that one started high and finished high.
2-2-2 on the scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul back to the screen. Count remains the same, 2-2-2. Number 13, Andrew Ender, the first baseman at the plate for the Hippos. AJ Lear ready. Takes a stretch. Here's the pitch.
Beautiful pitch. Ooh.
Beautiful.
Ooh. I don't know about that one.
I don't know either, but
Oh, come
it's
on.
called ball 3-2.
Man, that was
3-2 to count.
a beautiful pitch, AJ. Give the boy some credit.
Here's the runners going, and the swung on and missed. Strike 3. That ends the top half of the first inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. For all the ways that you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there.
And on that note, let's listen to some music.
Listen to some music. Turn me.
It's harder in the tribe who discover the vibe. They move to the rhythm just the way they like. You hear the treble, you hear the bass. The RIY, yeah, it's on the case. Feel the fire, feel the flame. Do your thing now, don't be ashamed. I have to go now, no offense. I'll hook you up into the tribal dance.
Get into it, get into it, get into the trance. You've got to move it, feel the temperature into the rhythm. Let the fire burn, so get into it, get into the trance. This is the rhythm of the tribal dance.
All right, going to the bottom of the first inning. Shortstop number 2, Owen Grosh for the Vista Ridge Rangers. Comes to the plate, followed by Jake Wagner, the catcher, Tynan Gunn, the DH. On the mound, Garrett Bame. There's a bouncer up the middle. Shortstop goes across, feels it, throws it in the dirt, but the first baseman pulls it out, and there's out number 1.
Their normal second pitcher in the rotation was ineligible, so I believe this is their closer, if I heard it correctly. And we're not doing him any favors hitting that first pitch. So we got to get some pitches.
Jake Wagner, the catcher, at the plate. Fastball outside. Ball 1. And no strikes, 1 out. Jake, right-handed hitter, swings, grounds balls to the short, gets a big hop, and then a throw to first, and he's out of there. He got a candy hop on the last bounce. I think I could have caught that one.
Well, he's thrown 3 pitches, and he's got 2 outs. So both of them hit to the shortstop, which Tuesday night played a fantastic game.
Tynan Gunn, the DH, coming to the plate. 2 outs. Here's a fastball on the outside corner for a strike.
He did in the last bit.
Garrett Bame, the pitcher on the mound, winds up. Fastball, beating the dirt, big high hop, third base. He feels it, throws to first. And Tynan Gunn goes down. Bottom of the first inning, no hits, no runs, no errors for the Vista Ridge Rangers. Coming to the top of the second, Alexander Hall, Alec Velasco, and Alan Pollard Torres. Pitches At CC Carlton Industries Limited, high quality work and building client relationships is top of the mind. CCCI has been serving Central Texas for over 20 years. We specialize in providing full scope civil construction, project management, and estimating services.
Now batting for 6, Xander Hall.
You can find them on the web at www.cccindltd.com or give them a call for a quote at 512-476-4282. Here's a pitch in the dirt, ball 2. Here's another pitch, a high pop in short right field. In comes the right fielder, calls off Cody Conkle and takes it in for the out.
Now batting number 8, Alex Velasco.
Number 8, Alec Velasco, the right fielder, comes to the plate. Another right-hand hitter, swings and misses.
Big swing and a miss.
First pitch, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's AJ's next delivery, low for ball 1. 1-1 to count. Here's the next pitch, outside corner for a strike. 1-2, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. That's another swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away here in the top of the second.
Now batting number 22, Aiden Pollard Torres.
Aiden Pollard Torres, the third baseman, coming to the plate. Swings and fouls one down the third baseline. Where's number 22? And I was talking about the weather a little earlier. There's ominous looking clouds all around us, but not much has fallen since we got here this evening. Fastball inside, ball 1.
Yeah, we're trying to be on top of our game tonight, as we're probably one of the only games in town. A lot of games were moved to tomorrow night.
Here's the pitch. Curveball hung up and out of the strike zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's AJ's next pitch. Swung on, pop to Conkle at second base, and he's out of there. That was a quick inning for AJ, and brings to the plate for the Rangers Kyle Brown, the number 4 hitter in the lineup, playing first base. Matthew Foley, the right fielder, and Hank Howard, third baseman.
We'll be back.
When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. Woo! When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need a
Dallas Catholic School. We are talking about the upcoming Major League Draft. Looks like a young man from Irving, Texas will be the first pick. And I used to coach there. High curveball.
I read one story, first pick, and Tyler saying possibly the second pick, but either way, that's high for a high schooler.
Oh yeah, there's a swing. Center fielder, and the hit is caught by the center fielder. Chris Godsick. It's another one of those kind of fast ball games.
Where's the wind on that one? Where's the wind to carry the ball on that one?
Yeah, curveball low and away. I think we're going to have another fastball high for a ball. I'll have to have Tyne and Gunn or Jake Wagner try that. Fastball inside, ball 3.
I think the pitcher's reverse rolls here.
There's a fastball down the middle for strike 1. 3-1 to count, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning from Vista Ridge High School. Strike 2.
Making him throw some pitches now.
Full count. Here's the windup and the pitch. Bounce to shortstop. He's a good one and throws him out at short, or at first. Matt Foley's got some wheels, but he wasn't quite fast enough for that one. 2 away. Brings to the plate Hank Howard, the third baseman. Fastball up and in. Ball 1. Here's a curveball. It's in there for a strike. 1-1 to count. Here's the windup, the pitch, curveball outside. Ball 2. 2-1.
Time to start that 2-out rally.
Fastball inside, ball. Three and 1. 2 outs.
I'm glad he called that a check swing.
Here's a foul ball back to the screen. Well, it was a check swing.
It was. But I mean, here lately it's been a gamble, you know.
Well, that's true.
Roll the dice. What we're going to get the call on. So, good crew out there tonight. Got Kevin behind the plate.
Here's the next pitch, and foul ball down the left field line. Out of play.
He turned on that. Yeah, just a split
Inside
second
pitch.
longer. He turned on that real quick, and it came right back into the net. But that was a hard hit ball.
3-2. Here's a swing and a miss. That's a foul ball off the right field side. I've got so used to saying a swing and a miss. I do that even when they foul it off. Well, it's a miss to a certain extent. Here's a foul ball again, inside curveball.
Bunch of kids playing back there, and that ball missed Coach Garver's son, one of his twins, by about 4 feet.
Oh goodness! And, you know, and that's an area that little kids out in the open Here's a high pop up towards the shortstop, and he's back under it and plays it for an out. And 3 up, 3 down in the second inning for the Rangers in a 0-0 game.
Just like that, we're going to the top of the third. We'll be back in just a minute.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it till you try to do that conga beat. Everybody, gather round now. Let your body feel the heat. Don't you worry if you can dance. Let the music move your feet. It's the rhythm of the island, and that sugar cane so sweet. If you want to do the conga, you've got to listen to the beat.
A.J. Lear through with his warm-up pitches. The catcher goes out to
Levi Fletcher.
visit a second. And coming to the plate for the Hippos, Levi Fletcher, the left fielder, wearing number 3. Grayson Dawkins on deck. Caleb Cantwell in the hole. There's a fastball on the outside part of the plate. Strike 1.
Good way to start on your leadoff batter. First pitch strike.
There's a swing and a miss with a high fastball.
Hey, is it just me, or did the pitcher switch roles? AJ was going to the longer full counts, and now he's coming out and he's throwing first pitch strikes.
There's a strike right down the middle.
There you go.
For,
Strikeout looking.
yep. Fletcher's
Now batting number 14,
strikes out.
Grayson Doggett.
Grayson Doggett comes to the plate, hitting number 9 in the lineup. There's a swing. Nope, no swing. High fastball taken for ball 1. There's a fastball low, ball 2.
That strikeout pitch was awesome looking. Throw that again.
There's a high pop to the left fielder in foul territory, in fair territory. He drops it, and it's going to be a triple.
You got him. Oh, yeah.
No,
Nail. Oh, he missed the tag.
a triple for Grayson Doggett. Left fielder misjudged the fly ball, and
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Now batting number 2, Caleb Campbell.
got a runner at third
Now batting
base,
number 2,
1 out.
Cantwell.
Leadoff hitter, Cantwell.
That ball was hit 10, 12 feet off the line, fair, and just a catchable ball all night long. I don't get it. I know it's hard to see
There's
a ball in this guy.
Fastball outside for ball 1.
And then missed the tag.
Here's the next pitch. In the dirt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You call him out.
Yep. So the ball kicked off of Jake Wagner's foot, shot straight up. The runner decided to take home. I don't know if the coach sent him or not. Jake caught it while falling over and just threw the glove up and tagged him on the leg
as he jumped over him.
That was awesome.
Oh, I know why they called him out. He missed the plate anyway.
Okay, here we go. 1 out, or 2 outs, I should say. High fly ball to center,
Just like that.
taken by the center fielder, and it's over.
I think we did have I think I had the count wrong on that. We'll be back in just a moment.
In this context, there's no disrespect, so when I bust my rhyme, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the rhythm affect. To lose the inhibition, follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. Cause when we be out, girl, it's pulling me out. You wouldn't believe how we wow. We burn it till it's burned out, turn it till it's turned out. Act up from northwest, east side. Everybody, everybody, let's get into it. Get stupid, get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Yeah. Lose control, our body and soul. Don't move too fast, people just take it slow. Don't get ahead, just jump into it. Y'all hear about it? The P's will do it. Get started, get stupid. Don't worry about it, people will walk you through it step by step like an infant new kid. Inch by inch with a new solution.
Garrett Boehm finishes his warm-up pitches to throw to second. Devin Gonzalez, number 8, the left fielder, hitting for the Rangers.
Hopefully it sounds better.
Cody Conkle on deck. Line shot past the shortstop into left field, and he bobbles the ball a little bit, throws into second, and Gonzalez is on with a sharp liner to left field, just out of the reach of the shortstop.
We got base runners.
Base runner, nobody out. Cody Conkle comes to the plate. That was a well-hit ball. There's the bunt attempt. Strike one.
Low scoring game. I think coach is trying to just get runners over.
Yep, trying to put somebody in scoring position with 1 out. There's a pickoff attempt at first base. Runner's back. Cody Conkle at the plate. Here's the next pitch. Low and outside. Third baseman charged in from third base. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out.
To the fans chirping, we got a
Curveball low and outside. 2 balls.
let's go, Cody. That bunt check was verified by the field ump.
There's a line drive. The shortstop
Oh, he
fumbled the ball, and
That was a hard
they're
ball.
safe at second base.
We got a.
There was going to be an
Devin
attempt for a
slid-
force.
I think Devin slid in and he's holding his knee right now.
Well, he slid in, and the dirt is moist enough that he doesn't slide and I think he stuck his knee in the damp dirt and just fell into second base.
It looked like he started his slide too late and came right into the bag rather than sliding into the bag. And the trainers come out to talk to him. They're having him jog to see how he's feeling.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right. He just one of those crazy slides. When you hit moist dirt, you don't slide very well, especially if you jam a knee into the dirt. I think he's running pretty well. And everybody's leaving the second base area, so
trainers are checking out. Coach C came out to look at him.
We're giving Cody a base hit up the middle.
That was a hard hit ball.
Hard hit ball.
That ball was fielded back behind second. That would have been hard to get that lead runner.
Well, he had to do a backhand toss.
He was trying to
with his glove, but he couldn't get his ball out of his glove. Alex Brundlemeyer, the hitter, number 3, center fielder. First and second occupied. There's a high pop-up right to the pitcher, and he bunts it. And there's the first out. It's so important to get that bunt on the ground.
It is. It is.
And
we've seen that a couple times this year too, where it's popped up.
Yeah. It's not keeping the barrel above the ball. There's a curveball outside, ball 1. 1 out. Runners on second and first. Here's the next pitch. Fastball. Ground ball between short and third. Left fielder fields it quickly and gets it back into the infield, and there's nobody scores, so we're still at Glenn Groach, the shortstop that got that base hit. It brings to the plate Jake Wagner, the catcher, followed by Tynan Gunn and Kyle Brown. Bases loaded. High fastball, curveball, and the catcher throws the ball past the pitcher on the shortstop. Is alert, and
1 out, bases loaded.
Yep, here's the pitch. Swung right field for a catch, and he starts to throw it home, and it comes out of his glove and his hand, and number 8, Devin Gonzalez, scores.
Now batting, number 24.
That's a sacrifice fly.
Brings Tynan Gunn up to bat with runners at first and third with 2 outs.
And Tynan's putting on a leg protection device.
And he needs it. Yeah, I don't think he's done it in a game yet, but he's fouled several off in practice, and he's a hard-hitting kid, so those are going to hurt very, very bad.
They come off that bat in a hurry. And there's a throw to first, and the runner gets back. First and third occupied. 1 run in. Well, Tynan Gunn can hit it out of here.
And that's a hard hit ball to left field.
Home run, left field.
That's it. See you later. Home run number 3 for Tynan Gunn. over the left fielder, over the fence, brings in 3 runs.
And just like he said, there's 3 runs.
If that doesn't get your motor running,
My runner, my motor's always running.
yeah. That'll wake you up.
Oh. That ups the score to 4-0. And there's another fly ball in the left. It's in there for extra bases. Kyle Brown follows with a double.
That ball's hit over the left fielder. It just didn't clear the fence. He got it kind of caught up at the base of the fence, but that was clearly extra base hit.
Well, when Jake Wagner or Tyne and Gunn hit his, I mean, you knew it was gone when it left the bat.
We all jumped up in here, yes.
Here's the next pitch. Curveball high for ball. Here's the next pitch. Fastball inside, ball 2.
Trying to keep up with the balls and strikes on the video feed as well. I don't know if y'all can see that. If somebody wants to text me and tell me that's a feature you like or don't like.
Well, anything you don't like, let us know. We'll try to correct it. There's a swing and a miss. Foul ball off the right-hand side.
I'll tell you where that complaint department is.
It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Here we go with the next pitch. Curveball high. Ball 3.
We don't.
3-1.
That pitch was high.
It was high.
It was.
There's another high fastball.
You're right. Oh, my head's
It was the wrong team batting to complain about the strike zone. Okay.
Matthew Foley walks.
We're going to get a timeout here. Looks like the infield's in to talk to the pitcher. Hank's going to come over and talk to Coach Garver. And I'm going to open the window. Is that okay? Because I think there's a little glare on that camera. We can shut that one. I'm gonna shut it. Hopefully that cleared up your screen. It's kind of hard to see a baseball game through one angle.
Especially when it's kind of dirty.
Yeah, that went in yeah, especially through a window and when it's dirty.
It's
Big
a swing on a miss.
Big.
Hank Howard took a cut.
That was a big cut. He was swinging for those fences too.
Well, he's capable as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fastballs taken for strike 2. 2 outs, 0-2 count. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Ball. It's a pitch that could have been called a strike, maybe. Pitcher didn't much care for the call, but it's a ball.
That was a ball. That was an ugly ball.
Here's the next pitch. High inside, ball 2. 2-2 the count. Runners on first and second, 2 outs.
There we go. 2's on the board.
And curveball in the dirt. 3-2 the count.
Just like that, it's a full count. Go from an 0-2 count to a 3-2.
Well, I'm looking for a hard curveball. Nope. High fastball for a walk. Loads the bases.
Now batting, number 8, Devin Gonzalez.
Devin with a nice hit just past the outreach shortstop last at bat.
Coach comes out. Have a little
Here comes the organ music. And I'm guessing the umpire starts his walk.
Who's playing that organ?
Yep, here comes the slow walk from the umpire to tell him you've been out there long enough, coach. You do something.
And we go to
at the home parks, I don't have
the leadoff.
I don't have a problem with the home parks when the coach makes the umpire come get him, but the visiting coach, you're not supposed to make the umpire come get you. Is that just me? I don't know. Ball's fouled straight back.
Yep.
Over the top of us.
Fastball, and he fouled it off. That Devin Gonzalez at the plate started this inning with a line shot left field. We have. There's a fastball. He's back. There's the catcher. Threw to first to get the runner, and the runner beat the ball back.
I think it was a ball. Did he call that a ball? He just tell.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
I think he did call it a ball.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike
Nope,
3.
that was a strike.
He struck him out, and that's it.
We'll be back in just a minute.
And everybody having a ball. Until the fellas start the name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I hear a boy shout out. Who let the dogs out? 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 I see the young people had a ball cause Billy Fongers get out. Get back, Gruffy, bash Gruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel. Gonna tell myself I man no get angry. Hey, 280 cars calling them K9. Hey, but they tell me, hey man, it's part of the party. You put a woman in front and a man behind. I have a woman shout out. Who let the dogs out? 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 Say, a doggy is nothing if he don't have a bone.
I don't know about the dog, but reminds me of a little story. I went by my son's house today, and they had had the 2 dogs out throwing tennis balls, and they were catching them in their teeth. And I was just thinking about that. Here's the first pitch. There's a good bunt down the third baseline, and he's on base. Gajdzik. Beautiful bunt inside the third base line, about a foot. And third baseman, of course, playing back, not expecting a bunt.
Number 7, Garrett Bone.
But you got a runner on.
Yep.
Garrett Bame, the pitcher. There's the throw to first. He's back. Here's the pitch. And fouled off. One strike. Runner on first. Beautiful bunt. The young man can run. Here's a pitch to the next hitter. Low and inside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Garrett Bame, the pitcher. There's a breaking pitch outside. Ball 2. 2-1. Top of the 4th inning. 4-0 Vista Ridge. Swung on, missed. Strike 2. 2-2, even. Nobody out. Runner on first base. Here's throw to first. Pick off attempt, but runner's back. Most of those throws are just to say, hey, I know you're there, don't you get off too far. There's a fastball in the dirt. 3-2. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th. There's a fastball fouled off down third baseline. Count remains the same. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul ball. Down the third baseline into left field. Ball hurking into foul territory. 3-2 the count. A double play ball would help a lot. There's a fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 3. One out. Andrew Ender, the first baseman.
Number 13, Andrew Ender.
Number 13 on your roster. Comes to the plate. Right-handed hitter. There's the throw to first. Once again, runner's back.
I don't think AJ liked him bunting to get on, so he's making him pay for it. He's throwing over there and making him dive back.
Yep. Well,
Ooh, beautiful pitch.
there's the fastball right down the pipe for strike 1. And he doesn't want him to get too far off that bag either, but he's a runner. There's he goes and popped up in foul territory. First baseman takes the ball. He calls the catcher off. And that's, I thought,
That was completely off camera, so Jake went running over there. Kyle Brown came over off of first.
well, that happened to me in playing left field a long time ago.
Jake
I
shoved him.
I ran together with the shortstop. It happens. And the first baseman's supposed to have that one anyway. Coming in on the ball. Here's the next pitch to the next hitter.
Beautiful,
Fastball.
beautiful pitch.
In there for a strike.
Every time there's a strike called, somebody's over here chirping about it, and I think he's doing a fantastic job.
Alexander Hall, there's another
Yep.
fastball for strike.
Big swing and a miss.
2 outs. There's a fastball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Runner advances to second. That's a wild pitch. It's in the dirt. It'll take a lot of work to get that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the pitch. Swung on, foul ball down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly by the third base coach. Transfers it to third to pitcher's mound. And we're ready to go again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Fastball outside, runner going to third base, and he's thrown out by the catcher. That ball was blocked beautifully, and the runner took off for third base, and the catcher gunned him down. 2-5.
Hank's a wall over there, so he just stepped off the bag and made sure that runner wasn't going to reach the base when he placed the tag. The kid slid into him, didn't even budge. We'll be back. Actually, you have
We've got a little something to tell you about one of our sponsors. Get free shipping on your favorite brand at academy.com, or get free curbside or in-store pickups at your Academy store. The reason I'm laughing is because the print is in color and it's weak, and we don't have lights on in here, so it's hard to see what you're reading. But try the Academy for all these sporting goods type things and
anybody
outdoors.
listening to this game is probably an avid shopper at Academy. I'm guessing.
I imagine they've been in there maybe today.
Was it? I was in there yesterday. Yesterday I was.
All right, there's a finish of the warm-up pitches. Garrett Beam on the mound for Hutto. Coming to the plate, Cody Conkle, the second baseman for the Rangers.
It's the first time his walk-up songs work.
There's a fastball, low, ball 1. Here's the next pitch, fastball outside, ball 2. I don't know how a young man can be. There's a foul ball in right field side, like the pitch, the first one, and then that second one, like 3 feet outside. That grip that he's using.
He's also 3/4, so if you're missing that release, you can make that mistake.
Yeah, that release point is so important. It's 3-1 to Cody Conkle. And here's the next pitch. Swung on, pop up to the pitcher, and it's behind him. And
He thought that was going to be fouled back to the screen, and he looked up and
Well-
decided.
the pop-up was straight up, and the wind's blowing out,
Yep.
and it took it in behind him near the mound, and he didn't wait until the ball reached its peak before making an adjustment. So that is about a 30-foot single.
Yeah. A 30, I'd say 20.
Well, maybe 20 plus 50 up and down. A base hit for Cody
Yeah.
Conkle.
It's about 90 feet up, maybe 20 feet out.
There's 2 balls. Alex Brundermeyer. Here's a swing and miss, or fouled off to the screen anyway. And we're in the bottom of the 4th.
You can see that drizzle blowing through the lights. It almost looks like a smoke.
Yeah, that's a fastball down the third baseline foul. Fielded by the yeah, you can see that it's in the air. There's no guarantee we'd get this ball game in, but
There is no. I mean, it's coming down now. It's not rain, but it's.
here's a fastball swung on and missed, and runner goes to second and is called out. The catcher's got a gun. You can't mess with him. So that takes care of.
That was a strike him out, throw him out.
I don't know who caught that ball down there, because I was watching the bat, you know. Strike 1 to the leadoff hitter, Owen Grosh. There's a ground ball by the second baseman, and it's in there for a base hit.
They're having a hard time fielding balls tonight.
They
Hutto's
are.
made, 5 or 6 just balls slipping out of gloves. And might be a little bit because of this stuff coming out of the sky. But
Was that Jake?
no, that was Owen Grosh. This is Jake coming up to bat
Grosh.
right now.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. So, Brundermeyer,
That was a hard hit ball by Owen.
Kay struck out. 2 outs. Jake Wagner, the hitter. There's a big high bounder to third base, and he throws it in the dirt, and the first baseman pulls it out. 5-3. All right, that's the end of 4 innings. Going to the top of the 5th. Rangers in the lead, 4-0.
And I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if the game is called into the 5th inning, it's a completed game. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I think all it has to do is make it into the 5th. So we're starting to get some stuff coming out of the sky, and if it gets worse and they want to, I know football is typically played in weather like this and other sports, but in baseball, it doesn't take long to do $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 worth of damage wearing metal spikes and running around on that grass. So if it was turf, you could.
We had a football game one time in Dallas, and in came a norther that let the rain just pour. I mean, it was a deluge. And the field covered with water about 2 or 3 inches. And when somebody got tackled, they could drown before he could get the pile of people off of them, you know.
That's not good.
No, it wasn't. And it was an ugly game, and I think they finally called it in the second half. But it was
Now batting number 6.
it was a worm burned type thing. It was horrible. Thank God I was in the booth doing scouting. Here's the wind-up and the pitch for the first strike one. Alexander Hall, the catcher's at the plate. No balls, 1 strike. That's fastball in the dirt. Gets by the catcher.
AJ still on the mound as well, starting the inning.
AJ is still on the mound. Here's a high curveball. Ball 2. 2-1 to count. Nobody out. Top of the 5th. That's swung on and missed for strike 2.
That was a nasty breaking ball.
He kind of swung at it like it was a nasty breaking ball.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of chopped at it. And now he hits one into left field for a base hit. Reached out for it.
I don't like getting that leadoff hitter on, but you know, when you got a 4-run lead, it's a little bit safer.
Yeah. And he's got a base runner for him. I can't catch the number, but he's
I'll get it for you.
okay.
Number 15.
15. There's the throw to first. He's back in. Swing on miss for a strike. Alex Velasco, the right fielder. Tavares Swift is the base runner at first. There's another swing and a miss. 2 strikes.
I think he was just looking on that one. Yeah, he called time. Had me nervous there. I was like, what'd he do?
Yeah.
That was just time, so he could.
He called timeout.
Didn't like something.
There's the pitch. High fastball. Ball 1, 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch. He's really holding it. Hitter calls timeout, steps out.
Yeah.
Usually he goes to his set and then he throws, but he didn't do it that time. He's in the set, and there's a fastball hit to right field, and he makes the catch, throws to first,
Double
and he's
play.
out. Double play.
So I got to go over that one because Foley was running to that ball. Did not look like he was going to get to it. He just had his arm reached out as far as he could, snagged that ball, and the runner from second realized, hey, this ball's probably going to drop, so he had to get off the base, which is a tough one for the runner, any runner. And Matthew Foley just flipped that ball right over to Kyle Brown, got the double play.
All right. I could have said that.
I just get excited.
I know. All right, that was a foul ball
Is that a foul ball?
in the dirt for number 22.
I wouldn't even worry about it. I don't think they're going to do any of that crap. I think those are all
There's another foul ball that goes to the backstop and bounces off down toward third. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on,
Beautiful.
missed.
Beautiful pitch.
Just on the outside corner and swung on. Couldn't reach it. Going to the bottom of the fifth inning. Vista Ridge 4. Hutto 0. All right.
Now batting. Number
Warm-ups
24, Hyman
finished, and the pitcher is having a little conversation with the first baseman on the mound. Now he gets off to his position. Number 24, Tynan Gunn, homered the last time up. He comes to the plate in the bottom of the fifth. There's a curveball in there for a strike. This is a strong young man here. It swung on, missed. Fastball. Just a little low for Tynan. He's the DH tonight. Here's the next pitch. Curveball low and away. Actually, it looks more like a slider. Doesn't break much, but is also thrown kind of with some velocity. And here's step off by the pitcher. Tynan Gunn calls timeout and steps out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep, curveball outside. Ball 2.
I don't think that pitcher liked that long delay, because the minute the umpire said pitch, man, he went straight at it.
Here's the lineup, a wind-up, and a curveball swung on and missed. Tynan Gunn. K's. Thing about him, he takes his cuts. And if he connects with one, you'll know it, you know. Kyle Brown, the first baseman, at the plate. He doubled the last time up. Flew to center field early. There's a high foul out of play down the third baseline. In hot pursuit was a shortstop and third baseman. Went into the fence area and Couldn't reach it.
This Hutto team can cover a lot of ground. They move pretty quick into foul territory.
Here's the next pitch. Is curveball high and inside. 1-1. There's a high inside curveball that almost got Kyle Brown. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside. 3-1. Pitcher's ready to go again. Steps off. Wiping the sweat from his brow. He's winds up. Swung on high. Fastball. 3-2. And he was going for the downs too.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is a 2-strike approach right here, so.
Yeah, pitcher's ready. Curveball. There's a ground ball to third baseman. He snags it and throws it to first for the out. Out 5-3.
Here comes Coach Garver. I mean, clearly the first baseman was off the bag. Clearly. So I have a feeling that's going to come back to our home plate umpire. I don't know how he didn't see it, as he's literally 10, 15 feet away from the bag.
Well, he was in a position where he couldn't see through the first baseman. When you think about it, his view, he called him safe.
Called him safe.
Okay.
That first baseman fell off. He fell off the bag. So we could see that from up here. I don't know how that umpire missed that, but they're only human. So
only thing I can think about is that he was looking right down through the player, and he couldn't see that his foot was pulled off the bag.
Sure. Making sure he caught it instead of foot on the bag.
Yeah, there's a big high pop up to right field. And he drops it, and there's a throw to second, and he gets away. Third baseman stops it, and runners.
Good job on that call.
Already. All right, that's a big fly ball.
That ball was all over the place.
Yeah, they started. When you start trying to throw to the bases.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. There's a pop-up, another one down the right field line, foul territory. Hank Howard, the hitter. Number 17 on your roster, you're playing third base. He walked the last time and flew out to the shortstop, but big high pop up the first time at bat. There's the next pitch is outside. Fastball. Ball 1-1. One out. Runners on first and second. Fastball outside. 2-1.
Every pitch. Ooh.
Foul ball.
They got him.
Did it hit him or his helmet?
Oh, it hit his shoulder. Right off the...
All right, hit his shoulder. I thought it hit off the bat, but
looked like a hanging curveball.
It was definitely hanging, and I'm pretty sure you're right. The curveball hung way inside, and Hank Howard leaned over forward, trying to avoid being hit, but still got it. Brings to the plate Devin Gonzalez. He's got a single and struck out the last time at bat. Here's the first pitch. Swung on to center field for the out.
We should have been tagging on that ball. Come on.
Mm-mm.
What were we doing there?
Bases loaded and fly to center. Cody Kunkel comes to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs. A little single right in here toward right field would be good. Big gap in between second and first.
Yeah, we should have been tagging all the way on that ball. Cost us a run.
There's a fastball in there for strike 1.
Come on, Cody.
Here's the next pitch. Swung on right field line. Foul outside the ballpark. 2 strikes. No balls. Bases loaded. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Get a few insurance runs in here.
There you go.
Cody calls timeout. Steps out. Pitcher's ready with his next offering. Here's a wind up.
You freeze up.
Curveball high.
You can't get on like that. It allows you to
Cody has 2 hits tonight. Here's the next pitch. And the ball was called strike 3. One of those in the opposite batter's box type. I hate it when the pitch is taken away from a player.
That looked like an outside pitch to me, but
It-
I'm biased, so
Well, I'm not biased necessarily, but
we have 4 people up here saying it was outside. So.
it looked outside to me.
Well, if I'm gonna be anything like the Hutto parents over here, I'm gonna argue every pitch because that's what they're doing. I mean, the ball's thrown in the left-hand batter's box, and he's
don't
like, "I was
worry."
a strike."
So,
So, yeah,
don't worry about what they're doing.
it is what it is. So you got to battle on that 2-strike count. Should have hit the first 2. You know
Well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
but you don't want to swing at that pitch,
I know.
you know.
That's why you got to take advantage of the first 2 good ones.
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
But we're
But with
got-
2 strikes on you,
we got a 4-0 lead. Let's hope that's
hope that stays that way.
good position to be in right now as the batter comes into the box for Hutto.
Number 3 is the hitter.
Now batting number 3, Levi Fletcher.
Hitting 8th in the lineup. Struck out the first time up. Levi Fletcher. Right-handed hitter. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Did you get it?
They turn around, I get it, but I cannot see the fronts.
There's a strike. Strike 2. I don't know. Strike 3. Levi takes 3rd strike. To catch that, wind caught it. Grayson Doggett, the hitter. Strike 1. I keep going to my scorecard to try to put down a strike, but I forgot I don't have an official scorecard. There's a swing and a miss at a fastball for strike 2.
I think AJ just came out and said, I'm going to throw everything strikes.
Well, I would until you need to make an adjustment.
Every time I mention something.
Hmm?
Every time I mention something.
What?
Next pitch is a ball.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a
it.
strike 3.
There you go.
Curveball in a beautiful curveball.
Beautiful.
Caught him looking.
I would say that AJ is back
Batting number
off
2,
of that
Caleb
sore
Campbell.
arm, and he is pitching and commanding the mound tonight.
Caleb Cantwell, the second baseman, the right-handed hitter, comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. There's the first pitch. High strike. High fastball for a ball. There's a fastball on the outside corner.
Oh my, Cody
That-
got ring up on an uglier pitch than that.
Exactly, he did. That could have been a strike, but that's what you deal with. There's the same pitch for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. AJ winds up. Here's the next pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 2-2 and 2 outs.
Hey, we'll throw 4 strikes to him.
Top of the 6th. There's a foul ball down the third base side of the infield. I'd just throw him that high heater on the outside part of the plate.
Absolutely. Why not?
There it is. It's a
little
little
bit
too
lower.
far outside. 3-2 the count. The leadoff hitter, Caleb Cantwell. Here's the pitch. Foul ball back to the screen.
Making AJ throw some pitches to him now.
Yeah, he's hanging in there, getting a piece of it. There's a fastball swung on and miss. Strike 3.
Got him.
Struck out the side. It's the bottom of the 6th inning coming up. That's going to be Alex Berndemeyer, the center fielder, and then the leadoff hitter, Owen Grosh.
So we gotta drop this fun fact that Tyler Brown laid in our lap tonight. I did not know this, and if you're a trivia enthusiast, Hutto High School is the only high school in the country with a hippopotami as the mascot. Now, why you would choose a hippo when you're in Central Texas, I have no idea, but hey, there you go.
You got to be a story behind that somewhere.
I guess there is. They have a big giant hippo in front of the high school if you want to go over there.
Well,
one
they
day and
have,
take some pictures.
Smaller hippos around the corners of the streets and the campus. So
I'll tell you one thing I didn't know growing up as a kid, because they look so docile and slow, but they're one of the deadliest animals in the world.
exactly.
They're in like the top 5 in Africa because they capsize boats and they're just mean. And they're very, very protective of their babies. So, maybe somebody was thinking of, hey, I want a mascot that's aggressive and kills people.
Who wants to capture a baby hippo for a mascot?
Not I, said me.
And
their fight song is the Longhorn fight song.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did know that. I did know that.
What's
the,
that?
The Longhorn. They have the Longhorn fight song. Is their high school?
Oh, really?
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Who's that? Dun, 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 dun. You know that. Some of those songs are they're enlightening. You know, well, just like the controversy we've been having lately about the Longhorn alma mater. There's a foul ball to Alex Brundermeyer, center fielder. Here's the next pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher.
That is a new pitcher, right? Yep, new pitcher.
That's the new pitcher. Number 18. Fastball outside. Ball.
Now 3-1.
Ball 3-1 in the low and inside. Maybe get another rally going here. Fastball outside, ball 4. That one was just a little too far outside for it to become a strike.
Yep.
Owen Croach. It's 2 for 3 tonight. 2 singles and a ground to shortstop. But with a 4-run lead, you just let the guys hit. Unless you don't have first-class pitching, and certainly have it tonight. There's a ball slow and away in the dirt. Ball 1. No strikes, no out here in the top of the bottom of the 6th. There's a fastball on the outside corner for strike. 1-1 the count. Looks like that little mist that we had for a little bit has kind of gone away.
Fine by me.
Yeah, me too. There's a runner and a line shot to center field. He catch it, and this is going to be a double play. Maybe. Nope. All right. Throw from center field went to first base, and it just couldn't be handled by the first baseman, but the catcher was over there and backing up the play. So Gross lines to center field, brings to the plate Jake Wagner, the catcher. We've still got the wind blowing, but not quite as hard as it was. Here's a high pop-up. The first baseman's under it, takes it for the out. Right in front of the bag, about halfway between home plate and first base.
I'd much rather get 7 innings in minimum than get a rain out. It's just
me too.
More gameplay, more experience, more reps.
What I always disliked when I was playing was be dressed, ready to play, and then it starts raining or have a dust storm or something like that, and ball game be called, you know. Once you get on the field, you're ready to play. There's a fastball low and away for ball one. Two outs. Bottom of the sixth. There's a runner going, and he's going to be gunned down by the catcher. Well, you could see that coming.
I mean, we just saw this guy Tuesday, this past Tuesday. So I
Yep.
mean, you know, the catcher is not to be messed with. I mean, Hutto's got a very quality catcher, and he's gonna gun you. You got to wait for a mistake to get that.
You got a new pitcher?
It actually looks like Jackson Archer. Looks like Jackson Archer coming out.
Jackson Archer coming out to
Oh, I'm so glad.
take over the top of the seventh.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 10, Jackson Archer.
He has a song.
So I was able to see Jackson before the game, and he's always fun to see and talk to, and he's a good senior player, teammate to have in the dugout. And got to ask him, I said, "You pitching tonight?" And he said, "No." And I said, "Well, hey, just you get that opportunity, go out there and just do it, you know." And there's no question he will. So he's a good pitcher for the Rangers, good bullpen pitcher, good starting pitcher. Bring him into close like they're doing right now. He's got a nasty curveball. He's got a nasty fastball. Everything he throws kind of tails away from a right-hand batter, which Hutto's loaded with. Looks like we've got a lefty coming up, though. Got a lefty number 24 is coming up. Was he in the lineup?
Yeah, that's the that's Chris Gasik. He's been on with a single the last time, a bunt down the third baseline.
Now batting, number 24, Chris Gatesick.
Here we go for the top half of the seventh.
I think that they've only had 2 hits.
AJ's pitched a heck of a game tonight.
Yep. Jackson Archer. First pitch. Fastball outside to the left-handed hitter. Ball 1. Here's the next pitch. Swung on. Fly ball to left field. Taken in with ease by Devin Gonzalez. There's 1 down.
Now batting, number 7, Garrett Bohm.
Garrett Boehm. Been on an error and struck out looking. There's a fastball high, ball 1. There's a curveball coming in for
That's that nasty curveball.
strike 1. That's a beauty.
That was beautiful. Throw that again.
Yeah, we just want to see it, don't we?
Oh, that was beautiful. AJ had a pretty one tonight too. There he goes.
There's a line ball to right field for a base hit.
Yep.
Now Now batting number 13, Andrew.
Now, I shouldn't have said anything. They got
Yeah, and I got 3 hits. See,
You
you're
got
supposed
3
to
hits
knock
now.
on wood when you, I've been trying to knock on wood every time I say something because that's been my Achilles heel.
brings to the plate Andrew Ender. Swung on. Fly ball to center field. Center fielder's camping under it. Takes it for an out. Throws it into the infield.
Just like that, we're 1 out away from
Now
a
batting number
shutout
6,
ball game
Xander Hall.
against the Hutto Hippos.
Alex lost his hat again.
Alexander Hall, the hitter. He's flown out to right field twice. There's a swing and a miss. The last time it was a double play. There's the next pitch. Popped up, foul over first base.
Yeah.
2 strikes.
Score
No
that,
balls.
score that double play at home, 9-3.
9-3. Yep.
Not a double play you see too often.
There's a curveball swung on and missed.
I got
And
him.
that's the ball game.
That is ball game.
Vista Ridge Rangers down the Hutto Hippos 4-0 on 9 hits, 2 basic errors for Rangers and 3 hits and no errors for the Hippos. You gotta get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store delivery at your Academy store.
Outstanding pitching performance tonight by A.J. Lear, and had Jackson Archer come in and close it out with a fantastic job. Just like that, we're pushing closer and closer towards the playoffs. It's exciting time in Ranger baseball. End of the season when you know your fate's in your hands right now, and all the team has to do is, heck, let's go take 2 from Round Rock, you know? And we beat Stony Point once this year. Let's do it again.
They're number 1 in the district. Round Rock.
Round Rock is, yep.
Well, at CC Carlton Industries Limited, high quality work and building client relations is top of mind. CCCI has been serving Central Texas for over 20 years. We specialize in providing full scope civil construction, project management, and estimating services. We find them on the web at www.cccindltd, .com. Or you can give them a call for a quote at 512-476-4282.
From Ranger Ballfield, we'll see you Tuesday night, 7:30 start time. We'll be hosting Round Rock High School, and hopefully another win. Y'all have a good evening.
It's a celebration. Come on and celebrate tonight. 'Cause it The Whiz Kids had won it, Bobby Thompson had done it, and Yogi read the comics all the while. Rock and roll was being born.